It was a year ago, over a year ago, that the Toronto Raptors claimed the NBA championship. On that night in Oakland, Raptors president Masai Ujiri was involved in an altercation with a sheriff's deputy as he tried to make his way to the court for the trophy presentation. The deputy, Alan Strickland, filed a lawsuit claiming against Ujiri, claiming he suffered physical, mental, emotional, and economic damages, and that Ujiri was the aggressor. The Raptors president countersued, and now newly released body cam footage shows that it was the deputy who swore at Ujiri and shoved him twice before Ujiri shoved him back. Now, after the Raptors' win over Brooklyn this afternoon, Fred VanVleet addressed that situation.
It's heavy stuff, man. It's heavy stuff. Obviously, we're all privileged, and Masai is pretty privileged in his world. And you just stop and think about how good we got it, because there's people who are going to be in that same situation walking down the street who don't have money to fight the case. Like, how many times do cops do things like that without the body cam on, without arena footage? Like, it's a tough situation. So it's unfortunate. I think that's why we all are in this situation now and fighting for social injustice and equality, because you see how quick things can get ugly.
And I know how much that bothered Masai Ujiri. I talked to him on one of those NBA togethers and talked about that incident and how, what it took away from that night in this great moment of celebration and reaching this level, and then having that happen. And now when you see that body cam footage, pretty much speaks for itself.
Well, I got a chance to know Masai over the last 2.5 years pretty well. The reason you hear all those whistles about me going places is because he called me in his office one day. He said, "Would you like to come up? I'd like to talk to you." I was like, "About what?" I had never met him in my life. And he said, "I think that you would make a great person in the front office. So can I be your mentor and tell you how to do it?" And so those calls over the last 2 years are kind of figuring out. So when I heard it, it just threw me off. I was like, what the heck is going on?
That's not him.
That's
not him.
I was like, that's not him. But then what really makes it the worst is the fact that these are the people that's supposed to protect and serve you. Not only the fact that you didn't protect and serve, then you actually went out, and these people are going to lie and say that they need to have reparation or have restitution. Damages for what you did. So not only taking the protect and serve, but taking it to the next level. And that is the issue. And it's not even a famous issue. It's a police issue of thought that we've been fighting all this time, and now it's just body cams and cameras and phone cameras that are catching the things that have been happening. And I hope that this man never works on the police force or anything of any power, because the only thing that makes it accurate is that he has power. If he had no power and he shoves you, it's a different scenario, but he has power when he's doing it.
So that case still before the courts, the lawsuit, and we stay tuned for the next chapter.